Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thursday Night Trivia, presented to you by Drink and Think Trivia. My name is Doug, and I am here with my life partners in crime's mistress. The one, the only, Kim. Amazing woman, Kim.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Lucas Carver, and I am hyped because it is hockey day, and it is hockey things, and the puck goes in the net, and the pucks, and the Carolina things, and the Hurricanes.
What did I tell y'all about?
See, I'm Lucas.
Letting my life partners be both in the street. No, bad.
Hey, Kim, remember
What do you
that
mean?
time,
Kids
remember
don't
that time we
go
went to a
up.
hockey
They
game
stay
and you
low,
had to
they don't
keep
go
me
up.
and Lucas from fighting Red Wings fans?
Yeah, I will never, ever forget that. Oh, no, we gotta... Oh, wait, you don't wear your hat backwards.
That had to be actually one of my actual favorite weekends. Is we went to an amazing video game conference.
Yep.
We went to a hockey game, which was fantastic.
Yeah, except you almost fought a kid. You
I don't.
You almost fought an adult and a child.
No, I was gonna fight the adults only because the adults were in front of us. The child.
I don't know about that. Your face when that little child was heckling you guys. I don't know about that.
Okay, I will buy into a heckle from a child to like go back and forth. But the moment those Red Wings fans jumped up and flipped off the little kid, I'm like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, except there was no way. The amount of times I've had to stop Lucas from fighting somebody, I was ready.
Collared me and Lucas at the same time somehow. Just
yeah,
wham.
yeah, and I'm 5'1". You guys are weaklings. Get on my level. Okay, Lucas, come back. I don't want to do this anymore. I can't read things.
I didn't major in English.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to. What are you doing? Come back. I need help. I need assistance. I need assistance. I'm panicking.
Well, actually,
you can go back to the kitchen.
I was going to give her the easy part of reading the rules, but all right.
I'm gonna need that headset. Otherwise, I can't hear him. What did you knock over? There's so many delicate things in here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here.
You were already here.
Yeah, totally, already here. That was me. Could you guys, the resemblance, the beard especially, right? Playoff beard lives. All right. Get the spirit towels back in place.
With
Make
that,
sure okay, we're good. Hello!
You all see Lucas.
Kim.
Lucas just magically grew a beard. You didn't even notice the transition, did you?
Hey. Did you tell him to check their emotes yet?
Hey, y'all should check your emotes.
Check your emotes!
We got new emotes.
I did a thing right before trivia started because that's how we do things here.
I'm so excited.
That's how we do things here. Have you seen them yet? It was supposed to be a surprise for you.
Oh, no, you showed me the one. I want to see the others.
Yeah, there are two more. Yay! Hello, friends. Welcome to Drink and Think Trivia.
Yeah.
While he figures that out.
So
I'm assuming he's accomplished nothing so far, so it's probably rule time.
Probably not, because I was complimenting her on everything that she's done to keep us in line and not in jail for that one hockey game we went to.
That's fair. No, I heard about the discussion of the hockey game.
Yeah.
I remember that game.
So this is Drink Think Trivia. This is my actual life partner, Lucas, not his mistress, but
Oof.
you're my life partner.
She's still creeping. She's still creeping. All right.
I do not appreciate. So before we actually like shifted into like live stream, Allie and Kim got on the headsets and started talking, and I don't know what they said, and I'm really not okay with it because they bonded more than they should have, and it's like trying to touch two opposite poles.
You're quiet. Cut yourself up. I am never quiet. What did Kim do to my microphone, though?
Actually, I think I know where it came from. 1 second.
I just adjusted my mic. Makes me feel. But as he adjusts this thing, we, as always, we have 48 questions for you guys. They range anything from current events to random sports team names all the way down to, I believe, martial arts. So we're on the gambit tonight. It's going to be great. Good times.
Shit. Oh, actually, yeah, I realized why it's quiet, because let me turn it up for you.
Aha.
For those of you who don't know, it is Red Nose Day. Red Nose Day is the day that, if you buy the Red Nose at any provider of Red Nose, it's $1 towards child hunger and poverty. We don't care about the parents because they put their kids in that situation. But I bought a Red Nose today. I was gonna put it on. It actually doesn't fit. So Red Nose Day is a huge thing. Oops.
And he killed the red nose already.
I did. That's fine.
Yeah, be all right.
It's a huge thing where, I mean, children shouldn't go hungry. Let's be real. Your parents make some bad decisions. That doesn't mean that you should have to suffer for it. So, Red Nose Day is all about helping children. They are great people. I mean, probably not great people, but we don't know. They might grow up to be great people. Who cares? Anyway,
They should have the shot to grow up to be great people and be well fed.
They should have the shot to grow up to be an asshole so I can punch them in the face.
Correct.
I always
Punch out the
want
children in
new
the face.
targets. I always want new
Hashtag Doug
targets.
2024.
No, it's
Punch the children in the
no,
face.
My thing is punch them in the dick.
That's correct. I forgot.
Sorry, Doug
I am.
2024. Punch him in the dick. Well, Doug, what
That's
if they
right.
don't have a dick? Punch him in the metaphorical dick.
Yep, it's there.
What if
All
they're
the same.
transgendered? Punch him in the metaphorical dick. Well, Doug,
We've already
what if
covered
they're
this.
Non-binary. Punch him in the metaphorical dick if they're being an asshole. Or if they're violating rule number 1, which is
Don't be a dick. Easy peasy. I mean, I don't know how much more simple you can be. Our rule basically states that you just shouldn't be an asshole. Shouldn't be mean. Shouldn't go out of your way
our rule number
to do
1.
bad things.
Our rule number 1 touches on every religion that exists. Just don't be a
It
dick.
does.
Golden rule. Do unto those as you would do unto yourself. Would you be a dick to yourself? Then don't do it. Rule number,
Easy peasy.
the 5 pillars of Islam. One of them is that you must treat your neighbor as much as you would treat your son. But would you be a dick to your son? I mean, aside from the abusive people, no, you wouldn't. Don't be a dick. So,
Easy peasy.
in general.
Telling you, it's
But
simple.
because you're so hard-headed, and we have gone through.
You are still super quiet.
Why the fuck is this being? Oh, I see it. All right, there we go. All right, someone messed with my settings. Anyway,
I didn't.
in case you don't follow any religion whatsoever, because there is such a thing as asecular moralism, which means that you can, I don't know, be a good person without following any kind of religion. There's rule number 2, which is don't be a dick.
It's so simple.
It's so.
Why
so
do we
damn
have to say it
easy.
twice?
So damn easy. Like, even if
I don't know, that sounded-
I married a Jewish one, and Jewish people do not feel that Jesus was the son of God, but he was still a prophet. So, what?
Oh.
I said you don't
He's
think
getting yelled at.
Jesus is the son of God. Okay, so apparently Jesus is the son of God in Jewish tradition, but he is not the savior. Apparently they're looking
he's
for
not the
they're
Messiah.
looking for a Super
word you're looking for.
Saiyan Jesus to come save them. I don't know.
Hey man, I married a Catholic.
He's
Wait, do we have 36 questions?
uh,
Did Doug put in more questions than we're allowed?
did
Doug put in
We
an
are-
extra round of questions. Let's go. No, we are not doing 56, and at this
yeah.
rate, Benjamin, we're going to do 40 when he edits this.
yeah, actually, I'm gonna take out the last round. 1 second.
We'll add it back.
But yeah,
It'll be fine.
so I just got screamed at from the other side of the house
I
about
can
this.
imagine why Super Saiyan Jesus.
Super Saiyan Jesus hasn't come back yet, so it's fine.
Anyway, before we get even more off topic, rule number 3, ladies and gentlemen, after we have told you not to be a dick twice, is you do you, boo-boo. Do your own thing. Let your freak flag fly. Support whatever team you want, whatever creed you want, whatever religion you want. Be with whoever you want to be. Just do your own thing, as long as it's not being a dick to someone else. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
I'm almost there. We're almost
And as Doug
there.
continues to edit announcements
But-
this month,
but-
we will be doing what?
I was gonna say we have. No, well, actually, you're gonna hit announcements. Sorry, I jumped the gun there. Sorry.
You jumped the gun. We will have our usual theme night coming up. I believe it is next week because the Thursday after that is the beginning of a new month. So next Thursday will be Drink and Think Trivia Goes to the Movies. Anything movie related. It could be a whole genre of movies. It could be a type of movies. It could be people in movies. It could be stuff that happen. I mean, it's just gonna be movie stuff, okay? We might write around about different shades of red for the red carpet in theaters. Who knows? Probably won't, but it could happen. So anything movie related coming your way. So study up on film. Try to reflect a little bit on all the movies you watched as a child and as an adult, because you'll need to know.
We'll keep it pop culture. We're not going to talk about the ambiance of a I don't know, Martin Scorsese film in the third one he ever released, but also on the second character you ever see on screen. We're going to talk about the stuff that you guys probably know. Like,
we make no promises about Mel Brooks.
What year did Marty McFly go back to in Back to the Future 1? Or how many kills did the T-Rex have in Jurassic Park 1? I realize I'm going to Steven Spielberg here. That's the theme that I'm in my head. It will not be the theme for the night. It's just going to be movies in general. We might even just do like number one, like who won Best Picture years consecutively.
Oh yeah, we'll probably have a Oscar round for sure. That doesn't go too in depth. Something that's popular.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it all probably pretty shallow level. We're not gonna go too in depth. So invite your friends, and if everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know movies," like, well, did they ever watch Star Wars? Do they know that Mark Hamill was Luke Skywalker? Well, they're good. That's about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
That's the level we're operating at. So
just below the skin.
Just below the skin. Like if you were to draw blood, you went too deep.
Oh man, largely. All right, so that's the rules. That's the announcements. What else do we have going on?
We have one more announcement. Next month, in June, we are going to be doing a charity event for the Manassas Fire Department, the volunteer fire department. We will be doing trivia for them. It's gonna be 100 some odd people. Fire department, EMS, all those people who are all volunteers, the real heroes in your community. And I mean, it will be me and Ryan. We maybe might get it on stream. I will figure out a way to do it. But other than that, that is our announcements for the next month or so. Also, Doug's birthday is June 23rd. So, next month, Doug is going to be probably missing because a new game, Final Fantasy 16, comes out on his birthday. So
that's not why you're missing.
That's a oof.
Oh,
hey, Allie, again.
Oh, no, I am actually missing because Randy Feltface is in DC that Thursday.
And I will be in DC as well, so we're just probably calling that trivia off.
June 22nd will not happen because I'm going to go see Randy Feltface. And
yep.
Thank you, babe. I love you. Allie got me.
And I will be up visiting.
If you have not seen Randy Feltface, go on YouTube. Just search Randy Feltface and watch his comedy.
It's great.
I think that's all the announcements we have. Let's get into our sub games. Our sub games we have two. The first one is we suck at spelling, which is !grammar. If you ever put in !GRAMMAR, grammar, we misspelled something. We're not talking about commas. We're not talking about periods in the wrong place. If we use the wrong form of there, or there, call us on it. If we misspell something, call us on it. !grammar. And that is a drink for us. As Lucas and I proceed through the evening, we probably will get drunker and drunker as we go. And when we do, we'll probably give up an answer. And when we do, you call us on free! !FREE, which is that you have given away a free answer. So if we talk about something ahead of time and say, I don't know, Putin is the leader of Russia currently, and the question is, who is the leader of Russia? And Putin's one of the answers. We gave you a free answer. You put !free. We have the drink for that. Those are our mini games.
And other than that, Doug brought it up, but we have new emotes. If you get bored and you want to tell your friends to chug, or you want to cheers your friends, we have new emotes for that. We have drink chug and drinking cheers. And we also have the band hammer for when those people show up, so you guys can just put lots of band hammers. I like band hammers.
Ban. Oh, it should have been. I wish it had been a great sword, but it's fine. No,
Don't worry.
I kind of
Next
wish
time.
it had been Frostmourne from World of Warcraft.
Ah,
as
World of
the-
Warcraft.
Yeah. Well, because
We can fix that.
As
Don't worry.
an admin, you get a sword next to your name, so
You do.
ban.
Pretty great.
All right. But
All right,
with
you ready
that,
to
we
rock
have
and roll?
48 questions now because I have deleted some. Let's go into it. I believe question number 1 is yourself, Lucas.
Current events, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 4 teams left in the Stanley Cup. We all in Drink and Think know who we pull for. We are down to 4 teams left in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Of those 4 teams that are in their respective division titles, which team won their last series by the biggest total point differential? So what Doug is asking for here is which team outscored the other team overall throughout their series more?
So if
Easy peasy.
let's say the game 1 was 3-2, game 2 was 3-2, game 4 was 3-2, and they won. They were +4 on the series. So who scored more, or who had the biggest differential in their series of the 4 teams that are left to win?
So, without looking at Doug's answer, I will tell you the correct answer here is the Carolina Hurricanes. They won game 1 5-1. They won game 2 6-1. They lost game 3 8-4. Then won game 4 6-1 and won the final game 3-2. So, if I do my math correctly in my head, that's 15, 21, I think 24 goals.
It's in the notes.
As compared to, I know it is. I was trying to do the math. But it's like 24 goals to most likely 13, which gives the Canes a +11 goal differential. Florida had a +4, Vegas had a +3, and Dallas tied on points.
Yeah. Because
That's nuts.
so it was like a 4-1.
Wait, is that
3-1.
possible?
They lost 8-1 on one.
They lost
one
more.
game.
That is possible. Okay, yeah, that's nuts.
All right.
All right,
So
there you go.
NASA just released its concept art for the next series of exploratory rovers, specifically for those that will be exploring the ice moon of Enceladus, of Saturn fame. What animal is being used as the basis to help with exploratory movement? Quadrupeds, bipeds, no-legged terrestrial animals, or birds, aka flying?
My math was correct. I went back and made sure I did all the math correct. 24 goals for the Canes, 13 for the Devils. I did stuff. I don't understand NASA things. I wish I knew more about space. Smart people know more about space. Space. Anyway. So excited for the 50-50
Well, the
round.
answer
Oh,
is
oh,
it's a no-legged terrestrial animal, aka snake or worm. So NASA is hoping by using a snake or worm type configuration on a rover, they will be better able to handle icy terrain and cross any chasm or cliff that it might come across. So with a 6-wheeled, like with the Mars Curiosity or whatever, like if it came across anything that was bigger than about 6 feet across as a gap, it was like, well,
It
we're not going
falls in,
there.
right? We're stuck.
Bye. They're hoping with this worm/snake configuration, they will be able to cross things, climb up things, and continue on.
I think that's an interesting concept. I wonder how they're going to put all the little stuff on top of it. Like the antennas and things that it doesn't get rolled
The thing
on.
is going to be about 7 feet wide. Everything's going to be stored in it.
Oh.
And there's going to be small legs inside of it. So if it goes up a cliff, it'll essentially shoot out, stick inside, like how a worm moves, where it like contracts and then expands and contracts. It'll stick itself in, contract, expand, stick itself in, contract, expand, kind of thing.
I now choose to believe that this is how Dune starts.
Probably.
Scientists have discovered where butterflies originated from. These upstart moths just wanted to bask in the sun on what continent?
Literally, that is a quote from the article that they are upstart moths because
Kind of like that.
moths actually were the precursor to butterflies.
Oh, that would make sense. They always give us the ugly version first. I also prefer moths, but that's besides the point.
I like moths better. They actually look prettier, I think.
I do have to kind of agree with that.
Like the gypsy moth, definitely. Put the gypsy moth against like the monarch every day. Also, for those of you
I'm
who
tracking
don't know,
with the bungholes.
I will be up in Minneapolis tomorrow. I hope that we'll be meeting up with Ben Maverick and Mama Fafro for dinner, but
Nice.
we will put that picture hopefully in chat tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going for
Correct answer.
a wedding, but
That's right. North America, amazingly enough.
so there may be hope yet for breaking down plastics, and it occurs naturally. Microbes that digest plastic at low temperatures were discovered in what mountain range?
Just trying to piece together the bunghole theme for the night. I'm not succeeding.
I haven't actually looked at it yet. Hold on. Oh, it's South Park.
Oh, is it? What am I missing? Oh, bunghole Brady. That makes sense. I didn't think about that, but Dangle? Who am I missing that's Dangle in South Park? Bunghole Dangle. Robo Bunghole. I mean, Officer Bung Brady. That makes sense.
That's South Park. Robo Streisand or Robo Hitler.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, no, that's fair.
well, the
Not
answer
South Park.
is that's the Alps. These microbes that have been found digest plastic as an actual process to create energy for itself, literally eating plastic and leaving no harmful waste.
That's pretty dope.
Actually, you know what we didn't do? We went over.
What did we not do?
Part. We didn't go over the drinking part. What are you drinking tonight, man?
It's the Canes guy. Canes guy in the brown bottle. It's the brown bottle, Doug.
I'm drinking.
You know what's in the brown bottle.
Cream ale from Two Silos in Virginia.
Oh, your favorite.
Yeah, it's alright. It's a beer.
Yep. Science is just hogging the spotlight this week. In a test on mice, microscopic batteries have been developed and injected into cancer tumors, specifically breast cancer, which starve the tumor of what life-critical element to make it easier to target. I don't know who Espen Holt is. I don't count them. I'm guessing that they just saw all the bungholes everywhere.
It's Mantequilla. I don't know, but Mantequilla is Butters in Spanish, and Butters is leader of all Mexican people. So Mantequilla.
That's how that works, for sure. Science. Bunghole dangle. Wait, are these? No. I'm one day I'll figure out how to. Not bam, Fluffy. The correct answer here is oxygen. By starving the tumor of oxygen, not only do these batteries help kill the tumor, more precise treatments can be introduced to the body and attack only oxygen-lacking areas, such as the tumor. We did not get the theme. I'm really lost. I'm working on it.
Right. In less happy news, Florida is spiraling deeper into a fascist country when Ron DeSantis signed into law a bill that prohibited money from going to what kind of organizations and what kind of classes in Florida public colleges.
Okay. I was like, did you ask the question? Because it didn't pop up on mine. I was really
button.
confused for a minute. I hit the button.
She's gonna hang out there. She didn't care.
This should be the easy go-to answer. Is what the first person put. I would have thought. Robo bunghole. I really want to know now. I'm so stuck on the bunghole theme. Oh, they're all cops. Officer Bung Brady, RoboCop. They're all cops.
Okay.
So dumb. Or police officers, I guess.
All right. Well, the answer is anything regarding diversity or inclusion. The bill, now law, is called the DEI bill, as it gets rid of any diversity, equity, or inclusion classes at a public universities in Florida, as well as prevent any activities or gatherings that are about those things, as well as anything promoting political activism or inclusive groups. Honestly, if there are any public HBCUs in Florida, they're kind of fucked.
So great. In a huge support of Ukraine, what country has vowed that there will be no peace and they will not stop supplying weapons, ammo, aid, and vehicles until Russia GTFOs out of the country? What I'm disappointed in is that we don't have a bunghole blurt.
No, that's kind of sad.
I don't know why, but that's like one random cop that popped into my mind. I don't know why I don't know Dangle, though. Who is Bunghole Dangle, Ben? Because that's your name.
Oh, Dangle is Reno 911.
Ah, that's why. That's why I don't know that. I've only very rarely watched that show. The correct answer here is the UK. The UK has increased its aid to the Ukraine by providing more jets, air support, and aircraft defenses, ammo, guns, tanks, and other things. The USA has said they will deploy the Iron Dome missile defense over Ukraine the moment they ask. The rest of NATO is providing as much support as they can, as well as telling Russia to, get out, pretty much, and go screw off.
One of the this is the last question of the round. One of the top 5 oldest people recorded to ever receive a bachelor's just graduated from Virginia Tech this week. Within 2 either way, how old was she?
I'm in my prime. Duck Dynasty, decent show. Uncle Si could have had an awesome spinoff as a fake show, and it would have been hilarious.
Yep.
Uncle Si's just anything that man said was funny. Pretty sure I have a shirt somewhere. I also own their Christmas album. And he sings "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch." Which may be the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, but it's funny. I am also extremely intrigued that this person graduated from Tech. It's really neat. Because I didn't Tiny was there when we were there, and he was in his 40s, and I thought that was one of the oldest people I'd ever met in college. Nope. Swing and a miss, baby. Is it Kim? It's not Kim. It's Officer Bunbury. It's Ben. Benjamin, what are you doing? Also, where's Mama Bunghole tonight? There hasn't been one single grammatical critique yet. Benjamin has locked in his answer.
That would be 85 years old. The graduate actually already had a bachelor's, master, and PhD from Virginia Tech. Was also a professor there. After her retirement, she decided to go back to school for another bachelor's because why not?
Was it who was it? I wonder if that was what's her name?
I don't know, but
I have to figure that out. Anyway, we continue on to the next round because we rambled way too much.
Yep.
Who is all in? For this round, we're going to do a plot synopsis with a wait, hold on. Too bad you were changing your name. Feels bad. It's fair. Mama Fat Rose got supper tonight. We're going to do a plot synopsis with a main actor or two. These are TV and streaming series only. But the final question is going to be, what actor was in all of them? First up, superheroes realize they're gods among men, and a ragtag group to try to kill the ones that step out of line. Carl Urban and Jack Quaid. So that's a synopsis of the show. Those are 2 actors in the show, correct?
Yes.
If I'm reading that all?
Yeah.
So TV and streaming series only.
We're going to give you a synopsis and 1 or 2 main actors in that show. These are all either streaming service shows or shows that are on like basic cable. So you tell us that, and then at the end there's going to be an actor who has been in all of these
All the shows. Got
at
it.
this point.
It's one of the overarching finale ones. Oh, we haven't done a word ladder in a long time. I forgot about that.
I started this ad as a word ladder and got about halfway through and realized that I was going to give away the final answer way too quickly.
Way too quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the correct answer here, this is The Boys. The Boys is a superhero show where they are, it's just not my favorite, but it's like real life superheroes doing really terrible things like normal people would do.
Yeah, it's if you woke up and realized you were Superman and no one could stop you. So
Facts.
college just isn't as fun unless it actually sucks. Everything is breaking apart and you have to save it with paintball all the time. Joel McHale, Donald Glover, and Danny Pudi.
I'm already trying to piece together the final answer.
I will say
I knew this show. I would have got the first show.
This person has been in a max of 6 episodes of any of these shows.
Oh, nice. That's a lot.
But when he is in an episode, he is front and center. Like you cannot
gotta
mistake
be.
that he is.
I don't watch TV.
Well,
That
and
feels
the answer
bad,
is
bro.
Community.
It is Community. Good show. If you did watch TV, it's well worth the watch. We're on like season 5, I think. The theme song has the words "woohoo," and there are triplets staying with their uncle, David Tennant.
I believe the word is woohoo.
Woohoo. Yep. It is. David Tennant was in this?
Yeah, and
Who
the
did
new
he-
one.
Which? Oh, and the new one. Okay, that makes sense.
He is the uncle in the new one.
Okay, he voices the uncle in the new one.
Yeah.
That's
Did you-
amazing.
So I
haven't
just
watched
found
the new
this
one
out.
yet.
I just found this out that he has never been nominated for a BAFTA, which is like the TV equivalent of an Emmy.
Really?
Yeah.
For none of his Doctor Who stuff?
Oh no, not even that, but anything else.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Yep, correct. The reboot.
I mean, you might have given away an answer there, but
Did I? What did I say?
Doctor Who.
Oh.
Oh no,
Really?
sorry, I said David Tennant. Never mind.
I was gonna say David Tennant is right there.
Yeah.
The
Well, the answer is
answer is DuckTales. Woo!
he's actually Uncle Scrooge in DuckTales.
That's hilarious.
Bum bum. Really? Do we need to say any more? Bum
Dun,
bum.
dun, dun, dun,
bum.
Oh man,
In the
It
criminal
is-
justice system.
system. There's.
That's all I'm gonna
Oh,
get. That's all I'm gonna
nah,
get.
man. Nah, yeah, no, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Although I,
Oh,
I
this
feel like
theme song.
that's giving it away. In the criminal justice
That's
system,
fine.
there are two.
This theme song is just
two
so.
different but equal.
This theme song is so unique.
Bum, 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 bum,
Kim said
bum.
yes, she needed more, but she wasn't listening to Twitch chat because if she heard you say what you said, she'd have got it right.
Bum, bum, bum,
'Cause she
bum,
watches this show.
Bum, 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 bum.
Everybody got it right but Kim.
That's Law and Order.
That is Law and Order. This was the original white suits, rolled up suit sleeves, Hawaiian shirts. Adonis Jackson. Wait. No, it can't be. I'm going to check. I have to know now. I have 2 guesses and I want to see.
Ooh, so close. Nope.
Is that who I think that is? As I search the internet.
Hawaiian shirts is a red herring, apparently.
People go with Hawaii 5-0.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna request clarification. Given
From Kim?
what I just said.
Oh, you're gonna request clarification that Hawaii 5-0 was a bait. Okay.
Right.
Does that mean you're
that's a
requesting
red
clarification from
herring.
everyone?
That Hawaiian shirts are a red herring.
Can you request clarification on the entire question? Is that a
Wow,
thing?
they're just
The TV show.
white suits, rolled up sleeves. Oh, what's his name?
I wonder if you had said they have a Ferrari, if that would have helped.
That probably would have helped a lot.
Anyway, 6-6 are in. Tell them what it is.
That's Miami Vice.
It is Miami Vice.
That's
They
where
wore white
Buckaroo
suits.
Banzai probably got his look from. The white suits with the rolled up sleeves, the Hawaiian shirts where they're nowhere near Hawaii.
Yeah, not even close. They're in fake Hawaii. Puppets try to teach you the meaning of stuff, how to count, what the letter of the day was, and why being homeless kind of makes you an asshole. Wouldn't have got it either way. Yeah, no. For me, Miami Vice, the white suits compared with a Ferrari.
So
I've never even watched it, but I would have got that.
Allie and I went to Drunk Shakespeare over the weekend.
Don't know how to clarify restaurant.
And one of the rules that they set was there's this one character who only has one line like every however many pages or whatever, and they're like, well,
Gotcha.
every time you show up, you have to be a different character from a well-known series. And so if you remember my wedding, every time that they clinked the glasses and said one she came out as the Count, and I lost my shit. Like I was broken at that. I could not stop laughing just from that. And she looked at me and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No."
That's amazing. So, no one spelled it correct. I'm giving credit to everyone except Kim, who I have asked for clarification.
Same.
because I know she fat fingered that letter, but I want her to clarify. Clarify. Either that or I'm not giving her credit for. Because that looks more like wow, that's not true. I will give her credit for it because everybody else spelled it wrong. I don't have time for my. She said no.
Fuck it. No,
And
just
with the
give it to her. It's
no
fine.
points. No points.
That is Sesame Street.
It is Sesame
Because
Street.
Oscar the Grouch, why are you such an asshole? Because I live in a goddamn trash can.
Didn't we have Oh no, that's Muppets. I was about to say we had Herdorf and.
I forgot about that game.
Yeah, I had forgot about that game too. Every time I yell at Kim, it was an excuse to do it too. A bounty hunter. Good times. A bounty hunter from a culture that is clinging to life by a pinky makes friends when he shouldn't. It makes his way through the galaxy. I'm sorry, but now all that is in my head. Do you know the way? I know the way.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
I know the way.
Follow me. I know the way.
I'm busy. Oh yeah, that's right. She's currently doing a thing. I forgot. I probably shouldn't yell at her. She's playing trivia, but also in like a book talk thing. Oh, that person. That's close enough.
I'm gonna ask clarification on the last one.
Oh, are you? Okay, fair enough. Oh, I see what you mean. So as we await clarification, as we wander through a galaxy far, far away, this is definitely one of the streaming shows out there.
Yep.
And most
none
people,
of these are
they could.
movies. All of these are
In the right universe, though. So that's good.
Yeah, you are right, but I have
The
not
correct
watched-
answer.
I have not watched Young Jedi yet on Disney Plus because I know how it's gonna
Yes.
end.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
It's not gonna be good.
No.
The correct answer here is the Mandalorian inside the Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian.
For the last
Okay.
question, what actor has been in all of these shows in one way or another?
Yeah, I wouldn't have got this one right, by the way.
There was a
I know.
show I wanted to put in here that was going to be like give it away immediately.
Maybe. I don't know. I know who this actor is, but
Hold on, let me send you a message.
I'm enjoying all the answers so far because currently we have Batman and Carl Weathers. See, and I never watched that show.
If I had put that,
So I mean, it may have.
everyone
I've
would
never
have
watched
known.
that show. Yeah, that's fair. I'm looking up who everybody's listing just because I'm curious who they all are. Oh, hey. Oh, that's why they put that. That makes sense. He is in one of those shows. That's correct. We await Kim, who I don't want to yell at now because I forgot she's doing a thing. So when the timer runs out, we're going to skip her. Oh, hey, Tavo Teravainen's back on the ice. Who's that Pokemon?
I
believe it was Gyarados
The
at one
episode
point.
that fucked with me the most was the it was the like Pokemon school episode, and like, who's this Pokemon? And it's a circle, and you're like, oh, it's a Voltorb, and like it's a Jigglypuff seen from above. I'm like, God, fuck you.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm smarter
do-
than you, I swear.
I would like to propose. Straight Jacket did say, you can't say Batman wasn't in that show because he's Batman and he could be right there and you wouldn't know
No.
it.
The answer is Giancarlo Esposito, also known
Yep.
as Moff Gideon, also known as the dean from West Greenfield, or he's the dean in the other college. He's been the guilty party in several Law and Order episodes.
That's crazy to me.
I was so what I sent to Sarge was Breaking Bad, and I figured if I put Gus from Breaking Bad, y'all would be like, yeah, I know exactly who that is.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right,
All right.
so
Do you want to do the scoreboard or do you want
I
to do it
wanna
after
do
the
the
50-50 round?
with the
Do the
scoreboard.
scoreboard.
Robo Bunghole 23.017, Bunghole Cruiser 14.924, Officer Bung Brady 13.315, 11.882, Bunghole Dangle 9.786, Scraps and T Yorkies 9.579, and with that we're going into our 50-50 round. Lucas, do you want to explain how a 50-50 round works? In case
I do
Yes,
want to
they
explain
are-
how 50-50 round.
like, I will just keep this here while you explain.
For the uninitiated, the 50-50 round is a speed round. What you want to do is go as fast as you can. You obviously want correct answers, but for the most part, what you want to do is speed through it. Because if you speed through it, you see that beautiful blue bottle that Douglas possesses in his hand, he will drink it all. And as you see to the corner of my screen, I have a beautiful blue bottle as well. I will also drink it all. Did I get a glass tonight? No. But you know what? Sometimes you forget things. So, basic point is, you get one of two answers. It's a 50-50. I mean, you might get it right anyway, but the enjoyment will be the punishment that we get to have. And you all can use the squirrel emote because it says chug. So, we all win here. That's it. Plain and simple. In honor...
You know what I haven't used in a while is that one.
Kitty. In honor of Scraps and Tiny, and with fun times and football seasons not being around, the famous 50-50 round wanted to get in on the fun. So, given a team name, can you tell me, did they play in the XFL or do they play in the USFL? Doug, do you have a timer?
We did 2 minutes and 10 seconds last time.
And they nailed it.
You guys nailed it. We're going to do 2 minutes and 5 seconds this time.
I like it.
So,
All right.
he's
I'm
going
gonna
to
read
read the
this team
question
name.
twice before we start. When the answer, and when everyone has answered, I honestly think we shouldn't count Kim on the front
Yeah, we
end
won't.
just because Kim, if you're listening, this is not anything against you. Just you haven't answered the last question or two. But
Yeah, it's fine.
To save
She'll be
everyone else. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. When we get 5-6, we'll move on to the next question. The person who asks the question will not answer it. The person who has the next question will answer and then ask. So
There you go. Plain and simple.
When we ask it twice, when Lucas says the last words, which ends in an S, when he asks that question and he says it twice, I will hit start, and then it will all begin.
Let's do this thing. Given a team name, can you tell me if they play in the XFL or the USFL? First off, the Memphis Steamboats. I repeat, first off, we have the Memphis. No.
Read it again.
I'm on question. Wait, what? Given a team name, can you tell me if they play in the XFL or the USFL? First off, the Memphis Steamboats.
I'm not seeing that. I'm
What?
seeing showboats.
Sure, showboats. I don't know. They look like steamboats. It's close enough. I want them to be the steamboats so badly.
Choo-choo.
We await Robo Bunghole.
Robo Bunghole.
Done. Kim's in. 6 of 6. Go.
All right, next up is, how about the Houston Gamblers?
That last team was a USFL team, by the way.
Yep. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I see Robo Bunghole missing.
Go.
Go. That's the USFL. The next one is click. The Vegas Vipers. Mine was not showing everybody done.
6.
It's
That
done.
is an XFL team. And the next one is, what league do the Pittsburgh Maulers play in? We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
We got 4 questions down. I got 3 of 6. I got 4 of 6. I got 5 of 6.
Go.
6 of 6. That is a USFL team. Next, we have the Seattle Sea Dragons. That's a good gift. 5 of 6.
Someone to go.
Littering and go.
What's the answer?
It's the XFL. That was you.
All right. Sorry. New Jersey Generals is.
I got 4 of 6. I got all answers in. That's the USFL. The next one is the. Can you tell me about the St. Louis Battlehawks?
28 seconds left.
I got 4 of 6.
5, 6, 2. That
Got
is
6,
the
go, go, go.
XFL.
Last question.
Arlington Renegades. 20 seconds left. Arlington Renegades.
Just look at Jason Witten. He looks so
14
disappointed
seconds.
in all of us.
13 seconds.
5 of 6.
10
Kim's
seconds.
holding out on them, but she's answered them all.
8, 7. We're done.
She's in.
As an XFL
That's time.
team. We don't have to go through. What was what?
Yeah, there's nothing. Everything was listed as it was. I will say this, though, as we prepare for our punishment, if someone in Twitch chat wants to tell us the theme of the gifts, I'll give you a bonus point.
Also, I am very upset that Washington lost as a 9-1 team. They lost to a 4-6 team somehow. I don't know how that worked out, but so a 4-6 team is the XFL champion, beating the 9-1 team.
Benjamin, how did you get all 8 of them? I didn't even know half of these. And I'm a sports person.
Well, let's take our punishment. You want to start the next one, and I'm gonna.
Hello!
Yay, Jeremy E.
Meanwhile, guys, Jeremy! Jeremy, to you, as always.
Jeremy, you got here just in time for the round
In
you
time.
wanted to. Actually, cheers
To you, sir.
to you.
Cheers. Yes! Woo! Perfect round. Good job, guys.
All right,
I'm
be
so
right
proud
back.
of you.
I gotta take a pee. I'll be right back. That's the first question.
Well played, Ben. Yeah, I knew some of the XFL teams. Me and Kim kept track of the Roughnecks, and also PS4 Gamer, good use of the chug emote. I appreciate. Doug's round. It's called Fight Me, because it would be. This is a round all about martial arts and hand-to-hand combat and ass-kicking prowess, because why not? Let's talk Ip Man, the legendary teacher of Bruce Lee. What martial art form did he create? If you don't know what we're talking about here, or you've never heard of Ip Man, there is a movie called Ip Man. I think there's 4 of them now. Pretty confident Kim and I have watched at least 3, if not all 4 of them. They are well worth the watch. Very entertaining kung fu movies as someone who is not a super kung fu boy. 4 or 5, yeah, are they up to 5 now? That would make sense. But they're extremely entertaining and pretty compelling to be a kung fu movie. Kim is currently in talks, so I'm going to assume she is too busy to answer. We're not going to yell at her because she's doing, stuff. Donnie B, yep. He does fight Mike Tyson in the one. It's really entertaining. The correct answer here is Wing Chun. Everybody Wing Chun tonight, as Doug put in the notes. I believe the whole point of that martial art is flow, pushing away attacks and yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to try. There's another Smirnoff burp in there. Everyone probably got stuck in a karate class when they were a kid, because there's no better babysitter than some old dude willing to beat the shit out of a kid. The country that originated this child abuse is what? The funny part of this, he did break Mike Tyson's pinky. I remember that. That was actually really good. The beauty of this by Doug is that I'm from middle of nowhere, North Carolina. Avery County has like a population of maybe 5,000 or 6,000 people. We had a karate studio. I was never registered in it, but on Main Street is a karate dojo, which I think is hilarious. Karate originated in Japan. And I'll take the next one and it'll put you back on your normal question.
All right.
So, next up, speaking of child abuse, okay, one of the biggest forms of martial arts in the world, and probably the most brutal, originated in Israel. Ooh, this form of martial art is all about breaking bones, dislocating joints, and, just ruining people's body. So what does the Israeli military use? Oh, man. This is the one I always wanted to learn. And they have a studio beside our house here. Like, if you go to our Lowe's Foods, right beside it is blah, blah, blah studio.
I've got a built in this as well. The
You really?
Let's call it academy I used to go to where I was kickboxing competitively.
Yep.
Had wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts,
and Kim isn't in, so this is Krav Maga.
Yep.
So, as I remember with Krav Maga, the big thing about it is, let's read what you wrote in the notes first. You know anything about Jewish holidays? It goes as such. They tried to kill us, they failed, so we eat. So of course they made the most break bones, soft spot targeting, dick punching as martial art out there. As I recall with Krav Maga, the whole point of it is survive.
Yeah.
Like it's, when you see anything of it, it's take what you can, grab, fight, pull, 2x4 to somebody's head. That's Krav Maga.
Literally Krav Maga, all of it is about, like, you fight, they call it fight dirty. Yeah, yes, we suffered, we survived, we ate. Yep. Krav Maga is about
Jeremy gets it.
Not even fighting dirty, but yes, actually fighting dirty is you want to get someone,
you do what you got to do.
You want to get someone down as quick as possible, which means breaking bones, breaking joints, punch them in the dick if you have to. It does not matter. The greatest intelligence collecting network in the world is not the U.S. It's Israeli Special Forces,
which is
the greatest fighting unit in the world. Is not the Navy SEALs. It's Israeli Special Forces. Because again, we suffer, we survive, we eat.
The reason behind that, as I recall, what is it? 2 years required military service.
Yep.
So if you live in Israel at 18, you go into the military for 2 years. You're required to do that. So everybody
Oh.
over there is trained to kick the shit out of people.
Oh, how your training goes too.
It's your women's
There
favorite.
are. This is not a one-time thing. You go out and you train for a couple days out in the. Oh, actually, you both might know this. There
For real.
was a music teacher at Tech who used to be an IDF sniper who had body kills to her name. Who I took
And taught music.
no I took music theory 1. Like we're
Good
talking about
lord,
like,
dude, it's
this is
nuts.
an E scale, this is a D scale, this is a C scale, this is what a minor does to a scale, like, you know, all the shit that you learn really early on. So I'm sitting like, I'm better than everybody. This woman started talking about how she has bodies to her name as a sniper in the IDF, and we're like,
Nuts, dude.
oh shit. We were waiting for her to rappel down from the rafters in one. Anyway,
Yep.
so like this woman just crushing all of it. So when you get trained for the IDF, this is not a one-time thing. What they do is they drive you out to some remote location. You train for a day or two. On the way out, you play the game that apparently was played during Tech Band way back when, is front gets to the back and back gets to the front. They pick one person. You have to move yourself from the front of the bus to the back of the bus. From the back
Everyone
of the
else's
bus,
job
they
is
pick
to
one
stop
person,
you.
They move from the front of the bus. You have to do anything in your power to stop them. This is like, that's IDF training. Is like, oh hey guys, remember how like we have a 2-hour ride back home and you just spent 3 days in the desert? Like, beat the shit out of each other for 2 hours. Go. Ah!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Getting Doug and I off on Krav Maga will result in me missing the entire hockey game. So what's
Moving
the next
on.
question? It's you. I got
So
back to the evens
as
for you.
part of the selections from a
Of course
previous
they do.
answer, we mentioned Jeet Kune Do, which was a martial arts pioneered by Bruce Lee after his time with Ip Man. What original Power Ranger, color, not actor, was an 8th degree black belt in Jeet Kune Do?
Oh, I believe it, dude. I could talk about Krav Maga and like the Israeli Special Forces. That subject
So,
is just
we
intensely
had-
entertaining to me.
My instructor would pay for an instructor from Israel to fly in to give him the tests. He was a fourth degree Krav Maga something or other. Like it was bonkers. So this is a man who was trained in kickboxing by the #1 kickboxer in the world, and also trained in Krav Maga by like the #4 Krav Maga practitioner in the world.
Nuts. Talk to me about Power Rangers,
And
Doug.
the answer is that would be the Green or White Ranger. Jason David Frank, rest in peace, was a master of several martial arts, but Jeet Kune Do was one of his main ones. His own style he developed draws heavily from that, which I believe is Kramkudo, or something along those
Man,
lines.
the Green Ranger.
But the Green White
Love it.
Ranger was what used to be a direct descendant of Bruce Lee in Jeet Kune Do.
Speaking of colors, hold your horses, racists. There is symbolism in every belt color you attain in any form of martial art. The story behind the green belt, when earned, is what you have done. Is that you have done what? There we go. I got there. So I don't know if you noticed me get up earlier. Well, you did notice me get up. I watched your eyes. I went and got my good luck puck. And I don't know if I showed you this.
Yeah, you've shown it to me before. It's good luck.
For the ladies and gentlemen out there, this is autographed by the Zamboni driver that beat the Toronto Maple Leafs. And it says Zamboni guy on it. Big save, Dave.
When you are
Let's go.
a 7th string goalie, and you
For your
beat-
beer league.
Yeah.
For your beer league, and you come in and beat the Maple Leafs in front of the Hurricanes, it says a lot about the Canes defense. The correct answer here is that you have to do enough push-ups that your white belt turns green. That's really cool. I didn't know that.
So most of the belts have a story behind them.
Gotcha.
Most of them have the same similar story, and when you go through the process, whether it be jujitsu or karate or taekwondo or whatever, they're like, oh, it's not always like a progression from white to black. There's a set color progression, but all of them do have the same story apparently.
Interesting.
That back in the day, back before, you used to practice in a elementary school gym. If you did, you would start with a white belt, and you'd push up so much that your belt would turn green, and then you would sit in the water and practice so much that your belt would turn blue, and yada yada yada.
If we keep this up, I'm gonna have to go downstairs and get another beverage to mix in beverages in.
Alright, moving on. Speaking of belts,
it's Evans. It's you.
Yeah, everyone claims to be a black belt in something or other, but what is the true meaning of earning a black belt?
You know, I also didn't know this. I know nothing about martial arts. I have not learned nearly enough. I think my martial arts expertise extends to movies and the UFC. That's it. All right, we're good. What you got?
Right. So if you earn a black belt, they're just saying that you have mastered the basics. Once you hit black belt, that means you know the combos, you know the punches, you know the kicks. Where do you progress from there? Once you hit black belt, you stop earning belts and you start being referred to by what dan you have attained. So you're a first dan, second dan, third dan, spelled D-A-N, but how many, like, 8th dan is your, like, second to master. Anyone who's a 9th dan is, like, that is your Jet Lis, your Bruce Lees, your Ip Mans, the people who have, like,
Transcended.
Shaped the martial art itself are 9th dans. But if you go to an 8th dan, like Jason David Frank, rest in peace, you have mastered everything that martial art has to offer. But when you get the black belt, you've only mastered the basics.
So let's bring in some Street Fighter here. Both Ken and Ryu wear black belts, but what other character wears a black belt as a basic character skin in the same discipline as Ken and Ryu? So what I find interesting about that is how much we all talk about black belts. Like that was the thing, right? That was the thing that Hollywood and everything latched onto. And all that is someone who's mastered the basics. So I find that extremely.
Everyone's like, I'm a black belt in Kung Fu. It's like, good job. You learned how to...
Oh, bro, you know how to punch.
Yeah, you can hit a punching bag consistently. Good job.
We're so proud of you. So the correct answer here, which me and Doug talked about before we started trivia, is Dan. Dan is supposed to be a joke character that sucks
Sorry, Dan Hibiki is his full name.
And Hibiki. He's supposed to be a joke character that sucks at everything that Ken and Ryu can do. He pretends to be like a Johnny Cage-esque Street Fighter, but it's more like that one kid you kind of felt bad for at the playground for getting bullied. So apparently he can do some of Ken and Ryu's moves, but they're less powerful.
So he does the Hadouken.
He Hadouken, yeah.
But it reaches out as far as like the end of his fists. Like he goes Hadouken and just like stops. Or he does like the spin kick and he does one spin and stops. Like,
yeah, it's the character in your it's the guy in your gym that people just kind of like left over in the corner by themselves.
Which is actually it's kind of funny because when Dan was originally created in Street Fighter 4 or 5, like everyone looked over him because like, oh, he's such a BS character. He put out the most damage of anybody and became the meta of like
that's hilarious.
He became a close range fighter. Like, yes, your Hadouken only reached all of like, 1 or 2 frames in front of you.
But you
But
crowded
if you
people's
hit
space.
That, it was a quarter of your health off immediately.
That's interesting. I love how friggin' fighter games do that, man. Nope.
All right. So we've mentioned Ip Man a couple times now in this round. The originator of Wing Chun stated his martial art was the easiest to learn because you only need to know how many forms within 2 either way.
So within 2. They just rang the siren for the hockey game. It's go time. I was thinking of something we were talking about right there. I'm trying to remember where I was going with it.
And it's actually,
Street
if you
Fighter.
watched Ip
Oh.
Man number 2, they ask him what forms there are, and he names the 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, 6 of them, 18 of them. And like says this is why this is the best form, because the person he's talking to is the master of praying mantis style. And the guy says praying mantis style is the best. It takes 25 different stances, and that's it. And he says, well, Wing Chun is better because it takes X number of stances.
I've got 2 correct answers and 3 correct answers in there. Yes. Nope. That's not right. 2 correct answers. Yeah. Because it's within 2,
I've
right?
got 2 from what I see.
I've got 2. I agree with you. All right. What you got?
I got 3. 3.
3 is the
So
correct
there
answer.
is,
So
in base martial arts form, there's the flat, there's the shovel, and there's the fist. And all of them are based off of a straight line form. So if you are studying Wing Chun, your entire stance is going to be flat, shovel, or fist. And everything comes from that. There is no kicking in Wing Chun except for defense. You do not try to kick someone from it. You only lift your leg if ever in defense of someone else's kick.
oh,
All right, let's move on.
rock and rolling literally into my music round. Benjamin, here we go. With all the favorite bands we have out there, do you know?
Really, chat. Did
Am I quiet?
Lucas go really quiet really quick, or is that just me?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? I'm still here. Nope, maybe, possibly. I don't know if anyone's even listening to the questions in chat besides Ben.
You sound kind of like bubbled, like you're not.
Any better now?
No.
Maybe a little closer to me. I wonder what it is. I'm listening. Jeremy, can you hear me? Hello, Fraser Crane. I'm
both
listening.
sound good. So it must be me.
That's just you. Anyway, so my music round, as usual, I haven't had one in a while, and we were due for one. So with all our favorite bands, do you know what decade they were founded in? You know what? Let's kick it off. Hi, Jeremy, with AC/DC. And all I want to do now is sing, and I'm not allowed to because we will be TOS. So what I sent you a video, and I sent Doug a video because street fighting games and fighting games in general are really popular for finding metas. And the dude that I had recommended Doug before, Implement, does a video on Jigglypuff from Super Smash Bros. And how people made Jigglypuff the meta, and apparently Jigglypuff was supposed to be the worst character in that game and just a throw-in character, and people like made it a thing. The correct answer is AC/DC was founded in the 70s, I believe 76. I didn't write these down, but in the 70s for sure.
Next, don't you know when the Pussycat Dolls got together? Don't you forget about me.
No, Doug. No, Doug. No.
Whatever.
Don't you wish your girlfriend were hot like me? Don't you? Yeah, I did some of those little things because I could. I don't know why. I'll be honest with you. I did AC/DC and then I immediately went to
Fluff is here.
Yeah, Fluffy. Fluffy's up there. I love it. I went from AC/DC to I thought that the next good band would be.
The answer is the 1990s.
Yep. Let's see here. Sticking with girl groups, let's jump to Korea with Blackpink. God, I love Blackpink. It's so good. By the way, Monday I'm going to see Bandmate in concert.
Really?
And I told Marvin I'm getting to go see them, and I told Marvin about them. It's gonna be good.
Super jealous, actually.
Bandmate is like rock metal Japanese. They're nuts.
It's up there with baby metal. Like
baby metal. That's what a lot of people compare it to. I love it.
But
Blackpink came to us in the 2010s.
My love of them is equal to baby metal, and
that's where it comes from. All right, 2010s for Blackpink. On to the next one.
Let's jump back. What about The Cure?
I was trying to remember. So I had Pussycat Dolls as my answer, but I was trying to remember. There's another the Sex Pistols. I was going to use the Sex Pistols, then I realized they were also from the 70s, and that would have been 3 in a row, Doug, because when did The Cure come from?
That would be the 1970s.
Yeah, I kind of thought that would be trash to have 3 70s bands in a row. So Pussycat Dolls it was. Hail to the Kings of Metal. Tell me about Avenged Sevenfold. I wanted to use a different song, but it just made sense. There are so many Avenged Sevenfold songs. I really wanted to use Backcountry, but I just couldn't incorporate it into a question. Mainly because I don't have skill. The correct answer here, Avenged Sevenfold was the 90s.
Leaning over into the Punk Boys with Green Day.
Excellent gift, Douglas. I assume there were probably some quality Green Day gifts out there.
Oh, there was a bunch. I didn't know how to do it without giving away the answer.
Yeah, that's fair. What you got?
That would be in the 1980s.
Like 88 or 89, they were right on the cusp.
Yeah, they were.
Even flowing straight into this one. The one, the only, Pearl Jam. Yeah, it was late last night when I wrote these. I leaned heavily into my memes. This one surprised me, I'll be honest, because I really thought that Pearl Jam would have been in the 80s, but they were founded in 1990 on the dot.
We all know that's curveball time. The Beatles were founded in 1960 in Liverpool, England. But what year, within 2, was their first #1 hit?
Yay!
And bonus point if you can tell me in chat what that hit was.
Name the song. I was gonna go with first hit in the US, but then I realized that the top 100 is kind of universal in general. So, we're looking for a year here within 2. Big surprise, Benjamin gets it exactly correct. And then something tells me that he's immediately going to give the answer in chat. Although Robo Bunghole also knew the exact year. These people aren't needing the within 2. What's wrong? Ooh. That's one too many years.
Everything froze.
We
That's amazing.
we miss Bunghole Cruiser, who comes in with the correct answer as well. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Very close even with our miss. What do we got? He's got focused on his the output. Something's not going correctly.
I heard you for a second.
The correct answer was? Can you not hear me?
That's upsetting. I can't hear you right now, but
Technical difficulties! Oh no! Not the technical difficulties! Can they hear me is the question. Let me check with you here. Hold on, Twitch chat. Anyone still out there listening? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, so y'all can hear me. So the correct answer here, 3 albums. That's a little disappointing. I thought I'd done better, Ben. Is 1964. 1964, they released I Want to Hold Your Hand. And so anywhere from 62 to 66. And we move on to the next one while Doug ponders over things. The final category for the night, good, is the human body. What percentage of the body is made of water? So they can all hear me. Ben had 3 albums. So he's got AC/DC. He's got the Beatles. What was the 3rd album Benjamin owned out of these? Let's scroll down real quick and look over my bands. Because I know he has AC/DC. If he doesn't own a Beatles album, yeah. I'm going to go with Green Day. I could see him owning an Avenged Sevenfold album. I could see him owning a Cure album, but I'm going to go with Green Day. Green Day, the Beatles, and AC/DC.
Right. That is.
The correct answer here is 66%. Next.
Cells related to what divide remarkably faster than other cells in the body?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry your sound isn't going well, my dude. Wonder what's going on with that.
You sound muffled. It's on my side, I'm sure, but...
As long as people can hear me, we're good.
Yep.
Florida has put 5 shots on to our 2 shots in the first 5 minutes. And Anderson's playing the net out of the puck. I am concerned. Four of 6. Who are we missing? Bunghole Cruiser. Bringing up the rear as ever. There you go. What you got, Bubba?
That'd be hair.
Nice. The smallest bones in the human body are located in what part of the body? Speaking of community, he would have been a good character to use. He's appeared in a lot of stuff, especially as since he's a real doctor, which always blows my mind.
Yeah, he's like actually a very well-known doctor and very well regarded, but
I know, which is hilarious to me. Correct answer here is the ears. There are 3 tiny bones in there. What you got?
The malleus, the incus, and the stapes.
Glad you knew that. I think I call them the drummer thing. I'm not a
drum,
doctor.
The hammer, and the bone.
Thank you.
How many taste buds does your tongue have? Wait, hold on. There we go. How many taste buds does your tongue have?
Yes.
And
Jeremy
there are not
says
actually different regions in your tongue that control taste. That's a misnomer.
Why is Eric Stahl currently in a fight with one of our people? Eric, come on, man. You want a cup here. Why are you beating up on my rookie? Five of 6, baby. Tell me what it is.
The answer is 9,000. It's over 9,000.
Really? I thought there were way more on there. I've burnt that many off of my tongue. What is the largest organ in the human body? Don't call it a callback, Doug. But it may be a callback.
Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, let's see here.
And the answer is...
The answer is the skin, which was a really awkward answer last week. I can't remember what... It's the derm... It's not even derma. It was something even weirder than that. The
dermatological?
Thank you. That one.
What type of joint is your thumb considered?
That's dodgeball, isn't it? Chuck Norris. For some reason, I think that's a scene in Dodgeball, but it may not be. I got 5 of 6.
And I'd say
That's all you.
The thumb is the only saddle joint in your body, allowing for front and back and side to side movement.
Wait, my hip doesn't do all that?
Nope.
Wow. Why do I learn more things during trivia? Yeah, it was the system. Which of these muscles is the strongest? The correct answer here is whichever muscle Terry Crews uses that day. Because it's Terry Crews.
Ah,
Ah! God, the Old Spice commercials. Old Spice was on a different level back in the day. I'm on a horse.
the whole like, what's that thing? I'm holding your favorite thing. It's diamonds. It's pearls on the blah, blah, blah. Versus Terry going, oh, Spice, blah, 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 and like
Ah,
yeah.
and just shaking his boobs. That's it. That's
Well,
the whole
the
thing.
answer is
That's the jaw. 200 pounds of force when chewing food. Holy snot.
And the last question of the evening, back to the high school knowledge. How many total bones are there in the human body?
Wait, they taught you guys this in high school?
Yep.
I didn't get this. I don't remember this number anywhere. So our rookie got the puck stuck in his equipment. So the Florida Panthers just started beating the crap out of him because the puck was in his equipment. Oh, that's close. Oh, that's correct. Holy shit, y'all did learn something in high school. I didn't. I got 5 or 6, man.
All right. The answer is 206.
Well done.
All right. With that,
Mini chick.
here is your leaderboard.
One bone in your body. If you watch Fired Up, you'd know that.
And in first place, Robo Bunghole, 83.143. Bunghole Dangle, 76.61. Scraps and T Yorkies, 70.538. Officer Bung Brady, 68.235. Bunghole Cruiser, 58.549. With 29.398.
I have sent the link into the Twitch chat. If you, as you are, already a member of Discord, just shoot Sarge a message. You'll receive your gift card for the night. Thank you all for coming. We surely appreciate it. We love you all. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Enjoying time together as we ramble about different styles of karate and why the Vegas Vipers shouldn't be an XFL team, most likely. From first to nearly last. You gotta love it. But thank you all for coming. We do appreciate it.
We always appreciate it. We love you all. If no one has told you that they're proud of you, we're proud of you. We think you're doing amazing. We think you should keep doing what you're doing because you are all beautiful people. We will see you all next week. We'll
Movie night.
Wait on our pins and needle toes for you all to be here. We love you all. You're amazing people. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.